Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving deep into Google's Vision AI. And we've done the homework for you, seriously. We've gone through the top YouTube tutorials out there to build the ultimate cheat sheet so you can skip the fluff and get right to building cool stuff.
Okay, so let's start with something you've probably done a million times. Ever just type cat into your phone's photo app? And boom, it magically finds every single picture of your furry little friend. How in the world does it do that? How does it even know what a cat looks like?
Well, that magic has a name. It's called computer vision, and it's basically the science of teaching computers to see and understand the visual world, kind of like we do. It's what gives our devices a pair of eyes.
So, to help you get a real grip on this, we went down the YouTube rabbit hole. We analyzed the most watched tutorials on Google's Vision AI, from the ones that started it all to the very latest guides, to bring everything you need to know into one place.
All right, let's get into the good stuff. What does it really truly mean for an AI to see? Let's break it down.
And this isn't some brand new hype. This quote from a super popular tutorial series shows just how much excitement there was around this tech even years ago. It was already clear this was going to be a huge part of the whole AI revolution.
So in the simplest terms, computer vision lets an app look at a photo or a video and actually understand what's in it. Objects, people, text, you name it. It's all about giving our digital world the power of sight.
Okay, we get what it is conceptually, but what can you actually do with it? Let's open up the toolbox and see what the most watched tutorials say are the core functions.
Our investigation started right here with this foundational series by G-Gen. Now, even though it's 6 years old, it's got a massive 127,000 views. This series literally taught thousands of developers the ropes of this technology. It's a classic for a reason.
So what were the big lessons from this classic series? It was all about the fundamentals. Detecting and pulling text out of images, even handwriting, recognizing faces, spotting company logos, and just generally labeling objects in a picture. This is the OG toolkit that really started it all.
All right, so knowing what it can do is one thing, but how do you actually make it happen? How do you write the code? Well, as we dug through video after video, we found this one really powerful thread connecting almost every single tutorial.
Yeah, across all the different tutorials we watched, from the old ones to ones posted just last week, there was one programming language that was just everywhere. It was the undisputed champion for any kind of computer vision project.
And surprise, surprise, it's Python. The foundational series was literally called Google Vision API in Python, and even the newest tutorials still have Python right there in the title. So yeah, if you're looking to jump in, Python is without a doubt the way to go. But hey, the story doesn't stop there. This is the world of AI we're talking about, and it moves at lightning speed. Vision tech is absolutely no exception. So let's take a look at how this whole field is evolving, like right now.
To see that evolution in action, we checked out a much newer series from a channel called Tech Expert Tutorials. It was updated just a couple of months ago, and wow, it gives us a really fascinating peek into what's next.
This comparison really tells the whole story, doesn't it? On one side, you have the classic series that taught the basics to thousands of people. And on the other, you have this emerging series that's zeroing in on the next generation of AI. The focus is totally shifted from broad, general features to these highly specialized, incredibly powerful new models.
And here's the proof right in the title. This new video isn't just about extracting text. It's about doing it with Gemini, Google's next-gen AI model. And it's making a very, very bold claim.
100%. That's the number that just jumps out at you. The claim of perfect accuracy for pulling text from images, that's a technology called OCR, is a massive, massive leap. This is the promise of new AI models like Gemini. They're taking the features we already know and cranking the power and precision up to 11.
So after all that, what's the big takeaway here? Let's wrap everything we've learned into a clear, simple roadmap that you can actually use to get started with Vision AI. Okay, here it is, your 4-step plan. First, start with the classics. Build a solid foundation with those proven, popular tutorials. Second, keep an eye on the cutting edge. Look for the latest videos on new models like Gemini. Third, focus on Python. It's the language of choice, hands down. And finally, number 4, decide on your project. What is it that you want to teach your app to see?
This technology isn't science fiction anymore. It's a real tool, and it's just sitting there, waiting for your ideas and your creativity. So the final question is pretty simple. Now that AI can see, what will you build with it?